Hey, last night was a very exciting night for the Minnesota Vikings. We feel very strongly that we brought in three real quality players that are going to continue to add to what we've built over the last couple of years. So without further ado, gives me great pleasure to introduce our head coach, Leslie Frazier, who may be in the happiest man in the building last night besides myself.
Thanks, Rick. We are excited. We had a staff meeting this morning where Mark and Ziggy met with the entire organization, just talking through some things, and it just so happened that our three number one picks were coming in town at about the same time, and they were able to be introduced to our entire staff, and you could see the excitement in the room, and I'm sure it's no different for our fans across the country. This is an exciting day for us. Last night was tremendous in a lot of ways, and we're looking forward to having these guys come aboard and really helping us to continue the momentum that we began this past season. So excited about what they're going to bring to the table and being able to get them involved early on, and looking forward to great things to come. Should be an exciting 2013. But to come back today and to see them wearing purple, knowing that they are ours, I just told them a moment ago, there's no more scholarship, there's no more none of the things they went through in college, but they're professional football now, and we're glad they're here. Extremely excited about the fact that they're here.
So the first player to officially introduce the Minnesota Vikings is Sharif Floyd, the defensive tackle from Florida, who we took overall 23 last night. And to be honest with you, like I spoke about last night, I don't think anyone expected him to be down there. And what he brings to us from a defensive standpoint, as far as not only his ability to play the run, but his ability to get upfield and rush the passer, and just the natural athletic skills this player has, and what you've seen on tape. And when we meet with our coaches and we meet with our scouts and we go through the film and we read our reports, this is everything that we're looking for and to identify a defensive tackle that fits well with our scheme. So feel very blessed, very fortunate that we were able to nab Sharif Floyd at 23. Sharif?
The past couple days have been long, but it's okay. I'm here now. I'm a Minnesota Viking and glad to be. Yeah, it's a chip there, obviously, because I got passed up by a bunch of teams, but the Minnesota Vikings didn't pass me up, so I'm glad to be here. And I told Coach the day that I got the phone call and when I came in today that I'm ready to work and I'm ready to get started. I actually sat down with Pat Williams, who retired yesterday. He was just talking to me about the game and how long he'd been doing it and stuff like that. So he's excited, and I'm excited to meet him. Just make the game your own, and do what you gotta do, and do it the right way. You got a bunch of people around you that love the Minnesota Vikings and love being here. So take advantage of everything you got in front of you.
Okay, our next first-round pick at the 25, Xavier Rhodes. He's a big physical corner. I know we spent some time with him at the Combine. I know Coach Williams was down at the Pro Day. When we saw him with his size, his strength, his ability to support the run, his ability to play press coverage, his ball skills were very unique. I think when we're looking at corners, Coach Frazier and the defensive staff have a specific player in mind to play corner in this scheme. And it's our job to try to identify those type of players. And Xavier fit every specification we're looking for, especially with the type of receivers that we have to match up and the type of quarterbacks that we have to play in this division. So this is another big pick for us. It adds to the youth on our back end from what we were able to do last year, and very excited about what he brings to our defense. Xavier?
It was a great experience. I always look at things, everybody don't have the opportunity to be in the green room, sit there and wait on the team to call you. Everything happened for a reason, and I'm happy to be here and happy to be first round because only 32 people have that chance, I'm happy to be that one of the 32. Throw my body in to make the tackle. I'm not afraid to tackle anyone. Like I said, I'm not afraid of contact at all. I'm going to come and make the tackle or get off the tackle to make the tackle. I'm just not afraid of contact. I can tell the fans here love Minnesota. They love the Vikings, so I love it. I completely love it.
I couldn't believe a guy this size with this much speed made the type of movement and the type of elusiveness that he showed on the tape that I was seeing with the same guy at a smaller size. We felt very strongly that he was by far with Tavon Austin, the most explosive playmaker in this draft. So when there was an opportunity, which is rare, that you could come in and say you had 3 first-round picks this year, to get back into the first round, something similar to what we did with Harrison Smith last year, and to get a player of this caliber, we were ecstatic to come out with CP last night. So introduce you to Cordarelle Patterson.
Are you aware of the history of the number you've chosen?
Yeah, I am. You know, Randy Moss was my role model growing up since I was little, you know. And, I wore 84 in high school, and I was purple and gold, so I looked up to Randy Moss the whole time. And I got a chance to practice on the field he practiced on and play in the game he done played in. Randy Moss get the ball in his hand, he's just going, he's just getting to the end zone. It was kind of crazy, you know. I was walking past, and I just seen Adrian Peterson. I was like, is this really Adrian Peterson? So I went up to him, I shook his hand. I was like, dang. So I walked away and just shook my head because I couldn't believe it. The Vikings, they believed in me, and they did what they had to do to come get me. He said he believed in me. He gave me a call a day before the draft. He said, if you were there, I'm going to come and get you. And picks was coming up, and it seemed like he was passing up on me, you know. And I was like, come on now, coach. It's getting a little weird now. Where you at? So I was like, all right, man. I'm going to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom. So I walked to the bathroom and just when I got out, washing my hands, I'm like, man, I think coach he let me down, you know. So as I took 3 steps out of the bathroom, I got a phone call and it was on the phone, and I got so happy.